Okay, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office. North Georgia's only live online morning show. It's 68 degrees. It's 8:32. Where are my glasses? There they are. Let's put up the social media way you can contact. You can follow the show right there. There's the phone number. Now, tonight at the game, starting at 5 o'clock, first pitch on FYNTV.com. Where are you watching and who are you watching? That's what we're going to be putting out on social media. Text us from all over the world. We have done so many sporting. You remember the Christmas Clash, Josh? It was really exciting when we put that out up there at Fannin County, and we got that text message from Afghanistan.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That was, man, awesome. An uncle watching from Afghanistan. Let me tell you why we're going up tonight, and we're going to broadcast the Fannin Rebels' second round 3A state playoff against the Redan Raiders. And I'm going to tell you just why we're doing it, period, is because the first time we ever broadcast basketball, and I started getting messages from grandparents in Ohio and Indiana and Arizona. And I think last year, Brooklyn, New York. I had grandparents in Brooklyn, New York City. Yes, we had them in New York. And it just, several years ago, it just got me this like, man, I just love this opportunity to bring these young people, okay, not NFL and not college. I love the college kids, but these young people all the way up to the high school ranks to their family, no matter where they're at, around the world, anywhere in the world. So that's tonight, FYNTV.com. Now, the first segment, Josh, let me just give you the first segment because we got a lot to get done. At 10 o'clock on the dot, we gotta turn this thing off and head for setup, right? We got to get our ducks in line. But that first segment, Attorney General Barr is testifying today to congressional members that have not read the unredacted report. Only two, and I gave you the names. And that's what, and they're up there today, and they will go ape S asterisk, 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 right? Is that how I get there? Because you'll never guess what I just said. You know how they always put the S and then the asterisks, like, all right, so they're up there today. We got a couple that will go ape, S, asterisk, 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 and then we got a couple that if they watch this show will probably say my remarks were very racist, but I don't give a rat's ass, I can say that about what they think. So let me get back to that anyhow. So today, they're on Capitol Hill in the Senate, and we're going to talk about Barr in just a minute, but I want to go somewhere. And I got people out there say, yeah, you're going to go somewhere. This is from the BBC, okay? Now let me give you a picture I want to put up. Now hang tight there, Josh. You just hang tight. I'm on my way. I've got to have something. I got it here. So I'm using the little computer today because of the fact the other computer they are setting up to do the broadcast today, and they got to work on it. So if they got things they got to do, they're using the big computer. So I'm using my little mini computer here, but I'm going to get my picture. I know I'm going to get to it, so stay with me. It's going to be worth it, damn it. So just chill out. There we go. I'm getting closer. Maybe I didn't send you one. I'm pretty sure I did. I'm almost positive I sent you one of these pictures. I didn't send you one. Okay, do me a favor, Josh. I don't have any here, and I know they're out there. Yeah, let's just go with this. Do me a favor, Google this, okay? This won't be hard to find, and throw it up there on the screen. Venezuela tank runs over protesters. Venezuela tank runs over protesters. And in fact, look for a picture, throw it in the screen as soon as you get it. And then if you can find a little video on that, give me a thumbs up on that, okay? Because this I mean, it's all over. And while you're doing that, give me number 2. So supposedly now, this is Juan Guaido, okay? And says the moment is now. Remove Maduro, sparking clashes in Venezuela. All right, so we've got this socialist country example, right? And how many of you out there, by a show of hands, miss old Hugo Chavez down there, right? And so they got Maduro there, and this is our picture example of a socialist country. No food on the shelves. The people are actually eating out of the garbage. They're eating out of the garbage. They're drinking unfiltered sewer water. Yes, they're getting water that is causing illnesses because they're drinking some unclean water. And it's not Flint, Michigan, people. I mean, you know, I'm telling you, this is bad down in Venezuela. So this guy is the self-proclaimed, with our backing, our government's backing, the United States of America, Juan Guaido, and obviously the reports are that Maduro was going to get on a plane and he was going to leave and go to Cuba, and the Russians talked him out of it. So whenever you can find that, just, you know, you throw that in there. I don't want you holding up. If you get a pic of what I asked for, you go ahead and throw it on the screen, okay? So there is the tank running over people, just running them over. And that's in Venezuela, right, Josh? Yeah, because that's a tank, right? Yeah. Running them over. The protesters. All right, let's roll the video real quick. All right, let's get that. Just tell me when you got it. So here are tanks running over Maduro's socialist government tanks, running over the protesters. And Juan Guaido, the only thing he can really do, okay, is ask the military, come on our side. So they're begging the military to come on their side. The protesters are throwing rocks. It's like something BC. They're picking up rocks. Let me just say to you, they will tell you that I'm trying to create a fear. But let's go with the BBC News. Let's show the video and then we'll talk.
Mierda, marico.
All right, so remember Tiananmen Square? Well, these tanks just run the people over. But I'm for sure the people of Venezuela have a line of defense against their government. I'm for sure they've got a protection in the Second Amendment against their government. I think what you're seeing on the screen there, leave it there, the tanks running them over, the socialist country, Maduro, really like screams, hey, are you getting the Second Amendment now? Are you getting it? Are you getting that the Founding Fathers intended for you not to have damn guns to hunt a deer and kill a turkey? They intended for you to be able to bear arms. Bear arms means you can have your pistol in your pocket, okay? And it meant that the reason you have the Second Amendment is there's a possibility, hopefully you never have to, but you have to defend yourself against a government. June 1st, 2012. 2012. All right? From the BBC. Venezuela bans private gun ownership. Venezuela has brought a new gun law into effect which bans commercial sale of firearms and ammunition. Until now, anyone with a gun permit could buy a permit, hell you say, anyone with a gun permit could buy arms for private company. Wait a minute. Under the new law, only the Army, police, and certain groups like security companies would be able to buy arms from the state-owned weapons manufacturer and importer. Well, wait a minute. If only the police and only the military and only security guards could have weapons, and they have to be purchased through state-owned weapons manufacturers and importers. Wow, we have some Democrat candidates out yelling for that today in America. We have Democrats in Congress that can't wait to take your weapons because they want you to be able to hunt deer. Yes, they want you to be able to go out and kill a turkey for the Thanksgiving table. Yes, because you'll never have to worry in the United States of America of a tank running your ass over and needing a weapon. Really? I won't. Those possibilities. Let me say this, all right? Let me look at the camera and tell you something, okay? I always like to go somewhere where I know people are not going to like it. But you have cheered. And you need to go into your local sheriff's office. And you need to go into your local city police that years ago they were helping little old ladies, I understand, or little old guys, or anybody. We're helping them across the street. You need to go in your local law enforcement and see how they're weaponized. See how many automatic rifles they have. See the weapons they've purchased. See the tanks that they have. Yes, you have counties with literal tanks now. You have city law enforcement with military-grade weapons now. We have weaponized America. If this happened, Venezuela happened, we've got a socialist country, and Venezuela happens tomorrow in this country, we have weaponized every single law enforcement in America. We've weaponized everything. As I turned my phone off, I apologize. Yes, we have Democrats now that want to have state-owned weapons manufacturers. They don't say it, but we have Democrats running for president of the United States of America that want to have our gun manufacturers in this country under such scrutiny that they're basically working for the government after they get all the regulations. Everything in this 2012, but see, you got to realize, at the top of this article, Venezuela bans all private gun ownership. The video you just saw is exactly what a country looks like after they take all the guns from the people. And go back to Guaido. I forget his number. Let's see, what number is he? Juan Guaido. I'm trying to find his number right now, Josh. I send Josh the numbers so they don't just pop up as, let me see where I can find. Number 2, Josh, it's number 2. Give me that. So this guy here, number 2, Juan Guaido, the acting president, okay, is yelling democracy, is saying our moment is now, but he's saying, who has guns? How can we go up against this battle? How can we take on this battle? And then he's begging the military to take his side because that's all he's got a chance. Let me see what else I have here. The ban is the latest attempt by the government to improve security and cut crime ahead of elections in October. Venezuela saw more than 18,000 murders last year, and the capital chaos is thought to be one of the most dangerous cities. Caracas. Chaos. I'm looking. Caracas. All right, that's the capital. Sorry about that. Last year, in the capital, Caracas, thought to be one of the most dangerous cities in Latin America. Can you not read this and change? Put Venezuela, United States. United States saw the murder rate in Chicago. Venezuela saw. The ban is the latest attempt by the government to help secure and cut crime. Or stop the people from defending themselves from a government that runs them over by a tank. Get real, folks. Stop just yelling socialism. Get serious about this right here. You have Democrats that want to take your guns. I'm supposed to be just adding to the fear. If somebody watched this morning and you said it to them, oh, he's just fear. Why, I'm a Democrat and I go deer hunting. So don't tell me I want to take your gun. Really? Ask the people of Venezuela that are throwing rocks. Okay? Ask the people of Venezuela that are going through dumpsters to look for something to eat. Ask the people of Venezuela there's kids in hospitals, okay, dying because they can't get their dialysis treatments. People are dying in their hospitals because their socialist medicine's not working, is it, folks? They can't get their treatments. There's people dying because they go to the pharmacy and the shelves are empty. They can't even get aspirin. People are dying because they're drinking water with feces and all kinds of garbage in it, whether you like what I just said or not. They're dying over there. They're hungry. They have no way to retaliate against their country, and tanks are running them over, and the Russians are supporting them. But what? BBC, look it up. Venezuela bans private gun ownership. This is in 2012, folks, not 2019. The Second Amendment. We need to protect it, we need to stand on it, and we need to yell, look, hey, you get these whack jobs that want to take our guns. And every time they say no, say, hey, look at Venezuela. So I know what's going on down there, and I hear what people are saying, but who is leaving that out of the conversation? I'm going to take another brief break, and we're going to come back and talk about Bob Barr, the Attorney General, and his testimony. Venezuela, nobody has a gun. Oh, hell, throw rocks, right? Take us a break, Josh.